Gotta have a little Pepsi. Not too much. Be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know how much I'll play with that. I have to have some headlights. Is anybody out there? Is anybody? Hello, 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 whoever you are, hello. Tell me who you is. We are live on the Papa Mozo Show, sailing away with T and K, the gentleman from the Baton Rouge area who gave me a nickname. He made me an offer I could not refuse. He said we need to call you the Vlog Father. Being the Marlon Brando aficionado that I am, having watched the original 1972 Godfather in its heyday and every year ever since, my hat tips to Reverend TJ. Good to have you, buddy. Hope you and the lovely Kayla doing well. I got a tablet gifted to me, which I only recently found out what a tablet is, beyond the two tablets given to Moses on Mount Sinai and the tablets, the college rule that I use, handwriting 10,000 pages of notes, actually closer to 12,000, in my college days. So now I have this kind of a tablet. We're good. We just got home. How are you, Papa? I am well. I'm a bit anxious because I don't know much about this technology. Um, so, but I did run a check with Ronnie a while ago, a couple hours ago, and he said that it sounds good, looks good. Um, I can tell already I've got lighting issues. I'm going to need some headlights or some. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really need more of a studio. I'm in my bedroom actually, but and it looks like it because I got my window behind me, and I got my closet over there with my neckties and I got a new hat. Um, so I don't know. Um, I don't know exactly what to do with all this technology. Also, maybe you can help me with this. I got a thing that says I'm violating something. Van Life with Gina. Hello, my dear. I hope you're doing well. Um, I don't know if any of you know. Let me know. I don't know what I'm doing to violate. Um, I'm a mutt with technology. I mean, a complete mutt. Thank you, TJ. Looks good, sounds good. That's good to know. I've got to get a little more light on my face though, and something more up above so these won't catch all the screen. And I'm having trouble because I'm sensitive to light. And I normally wear these indoors because my overhead is very bright. But then I get the lighting of this device. I'm used to my phone. This is what I normally do my live stream on. But I can't see to type. Weekend RVing is here. Good to have you, my friends. Thank you for coming in. Always welcome all my friends. I'm going to be talking to some of my friends in the RV community as well as some of my friends in the Disney community. Um, I'm going to do a Friday featured friend. I'll work those three F's in there somehow. Um, and today it's going to be Ronnie and Alma here after a bit. Dewey Ski, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you from the Champaign-Urbana, Illinois area. We're always glad to have fellow Illinoisans, or as people from Indiana call people from Illinois, Illinoisians. But the Gaylors are here. Now, hello from John and Jody from Cortland, New York. Excellent, excellent. Now, wait, hello from John and Jody. I am trying to think. I've met you before, have I not? If I don't remember, don't hold it against me. I've had a few strokes this year and a few more several other years. Um, that sounds familiar, John and Jody. Um, anyway, if any of you know, I got a thing that says I'm violating YouTube something something. Made it sound like I was putting something on the air that was inappropriate. And the only thing I've been putting on are like my daily videos. I've been unable to this week because of technology. But if anybody has a guess on that, this is my first time working with this kind of a gadget. I see my friend, the techno wizard himself, see the world with Chris. That's Chris Barnett. He's from the Alabama area, and he is the wizard of IT, as it were. Life is good today. Life is good today, Ronnie and Alma, my dear friends, from the big city of Boiling Springs, North Carolina. Good people, good state, good town. Ronnie even took us on a video of his town, and I really like that. By the way, Neil of To Travel and Tour did the same thing in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, which is kind of a southeastern suburb of Pittsburgh. If you haven't seen that, go check that out too. I love looking at that stuff. Life is good today. Woo! Ooh, man, they got a long one in there, Ronnie. Very good to have so many friends. God bless you all. Dewey Ski, Sailing Wave Team K. So, anybody want to take a stab at why I got dinged? And it said if they had to warn me again that I was going to get a strike. And I thought, well, what the heck did I do? I don't know what YouTube is saying I did. Do you have Culver's in your area? They make good Pepsi. Now, I want to point some things out to you. Oh, my Cusies are here. The Cusies from, and they're going to go on in a couple hours too, from upstate New York. I always say that. It's not so much upstate, but Syracuse, New York. It's not New York City, but close enough. Okay, it's just a warning, says Weekend RVing. Well, Weekend, I'm fine with that. I'm glad it's just a warning, but I wanted to know what I did wrong, and I don't want it to escalate to not being a warning. I can't imagine what I did wrong, but I'm gonna talk with Ronnie about that too. Ron, for those of you that don't know, Ronnie has actually he's the one that finally. Uh, so I was shocked when I saw that. Surprised they didn't give you an explanation. Uh, Wait, Dewey, did you see it too? Or are you talking about you saw it for yourself or you saw it for me? Didn't give you an explanation. Hey, everybody's saying hi to each other. Good, good, good. Fordman, oh, that's Kenneth. Kenneth, very good to have you, my friend. Very good to have you, sir. Thank you for joining us. At Papa Mozo, what video? Ugh, Ronnie, I got it either after the 16-minute one that you and I did. Wait, that said late night. Late night. Or I did an 8-second one doing a promo for this program, that we're having right now. I just did it a couple hours ago. Or this one, it's got you, with the Kiss background and me. No, that was today too. It was 16 minutes and 20 seconds. Um, Now it is in the dark. Um, and in typical fashion, I did have my shirt off. Surely they don't think that would entice anybody. Man, if that is the case, then we got bigger issues that we need to look into getting some therapy for everybody. Um, I don't. It's only about let's see. It's about 5 minutes in before. No, it's about 4 minutes in when you start talking. Uh, your face comes up bright, and then you can see my face. And I'm looking to find the volume on this tablet. And when I did, I bent it down, so I must have shown maybe my nips. Do they dock people for showing nipples? I don't know. Somebody help me out with that. For those of you that don't know, Kenneth, I think this is Guy. Kenneth works on cars. Kenneth, did I have that right, buddy? Let us all know. Check him out too. Check his channel. I mean, don't check him out. Check his channel. Um, my beverage of choice. My wife got me a fish dinner from Culver's, which is always a treat. Friday is fish day. We're the largely Catholic community in Lake County, and every place serves fish on Friday, like a lot of places do. And I always enjoy that because I love cod, and I love Pepsi too. And Culver's has just about the best mix of Pepsi. I don't know, Ronnie, you got a Gene Simmons shirt on in this video, but that's nothing startling to most people. Q's Cruiser, 7 away with T and K. Guy nips are fine, right? Right, TJ? Jonathan Short is here. Hi, Jonathan. Good to have you. Love Culver's pot roast. Ooh, spank me. Oh, I better not say that, right? And they're Butterburgers. I know, right? The Butterburgers. I have a saying. Now, I'm not your nutritionist, okay? I'm just your friend. For some of you, I'm your spiritual guide, and I'll help you with things like that. However, I just saw a comment. Not too much Tagalog. Kamusta, Kabagan. The Butterburgers, bacon and butter makes everything better. Now, everybody, let's say that together. Bacon and butter makes everything better. Okay. Now we'll try that again before the end of our time. Hello, life is good today. Kenneth is saying hi to everybody. Hey, Sarah and Bob. That is Q's Cruisers just saying hi to. Jonathan Short. We've got Jonathan and Shauna Short. They're in South Carolina, North Carolina, South Carolina. They're in one of the Carolinas. I think they're in South Carolina, but not far from North Carolina. The Carolinas all run together, kind of like the Dakotas. Like North Illinois, South Illinois. Hey, Ronnie. Hey, Brad. Hey, Chris. You know what I had to start doing? Beach life. Honey, my friend from the Phoenix area. Hello, everyone. Sorry, still working. We'll be listening while working, so sorry if I miss a comment. Okay, well, everybody quit talking about Hani because we don't want him. We don't want him catching all that. No, Hani's a good guy. Got a channel called The Beach Life. We've got Jonathan and Shauna. They live in South Carolina, 15 minutes to the border. Well, there you go. Um, hey, Twinny. Wait, who the heck is Twinny? You're messing me up. Twinny. Hey, Gaylors. Gaylors. Did we establish that I know you, Gaylors, or not? Can I just tell you folks how much better? You all told me I should have listened to you all. I was listening to you all, but I didn't have any money. I want to thank my sweet daughter. She just got this tablet, brand new. She was going to go to barber school. You know, she quit barber school. I was disappointed, but I told her, I said, well, I mean, if your heart's not in it, you're not going to finish it. And I know my children, and that's the truth about Mary. She brought this up to me and just gave it to me. Said, I want you to have this. I think this will help you with your YouTube thing. I don't even know if she's ever seen my YouTube thing. I think she has, but I'm not sure. Wasn't that sweet of her? She sent me the. I'm going to post it on my Facebook page. I made a screenshot picture of a text that she sent to me and I sent back to her. There is a fly in my bedroom. Who'd have thunk it? Anyway, I'm so glad that so many friends are here. New comment. New comments. Okay, Jonathan. Okay. Fordman, aka Kenneth Oaks, Q's Cruisers, Gailers, Cheryl. Wait, Cheryl. Hold up. Which Cheryl? Is that my Cheryl? Ah, hey there. I am getting takeout. Get back on when I get home. Cheryl Rusinski is a neighbor right over the border. I live very close to the border of Wisconsin, and she lives in Kenosha, Pleasant Prairie, Kenosha, that area, which is an area that had a lot of trouble here a couple weeks ago. My friends, my dear friends, all the way from the great city of Melbourne, Australia, have taken time out of their Saturday morning. I believe it would be 0800, 0807 on Saturday, October 3rd for them. And that is the Down Under Cruisers, aka Sean and Ilana Ornelas. They are going to be going on later at 10 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. How many of you know that Friday night is YouTube is the place to be? I mean, I've got a big TV right here in my room. Mommy gave me a few years ago. Wonderful TV. I'm amazed that something so big provides so little entertainment. The greatest thing happened when she told me, oh, it's okay if you don't like ABC or CBS and NBC and all that. And I've refused to watch broadcast news. I don't believe them, any of them. And I said, well, why can't it get YouTube? And she's like, well, it can, because it gets applications on the TV. Who knew? Everybody in the whole wide world, except me. So guess what? I now, in fact, I'll fix every one of y'all. Here, I am on, oh God, we don't want to see that. We want to see that. Do you ever watch this totally stupid stuff? Let me put this up. Why does it only have one up here? Life is good today. Let's click on that one. Friday Night Live coming up. Okay. Okay, Friday night. FNL. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 10:30. No, wait. Is that right? I can get YouTube on my TV. Isn't that great? Hi, all from the future. Ilana. Yes, that's right. That's actually, I mean, technically, she's right. She is from the future. There's a beautiful song Barbara Streisand sings. Think of all the hearts beating in the world. at the same time, at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful song. If you don't have that CD, or I don't even know if they do CDs anymore. Mommy says they're getting away from those. But name of the CD is Higher Ground. It's filled predominantly with inspirational. Now she does a couple love songs. She does a duet called "Tell Him" with. She does a duet with I'm your lady, Las Vegas lady, Celine Dion. Celine Dion. Now looky here. Look who else has decided to join us. Papa Mozo, we have talked in your vlogs when you first started your channel. Gaylors. Okay. Okay, Gaylors. Thank you for telling me that. And will you please just forgive me and chalk it up to 7 or 8 strokes and counting? I don't willingly hurt anyone's feelings. And I hope I don't hurt yours because I forget all kinds of things. There's another friend named Moonshine Jennifer Chatelaine. It is time to kick some tires and put out some fires. I think we all know that saying. Well, she is one of our heroes, one of the first responders in the great state of South Carolina. As Blaine Rayleigh told me, I believe it's called the Palmetto State. She works EMS down there. We are so thrilled. And here is another hero of mine. Now, I have a lot of family in the medical community and in politics. Um, the people in the medical community are far greater heroes. The people in politics I don't trust at family reunions. The people in the medical community, I cannot tell them I love you enough. And that is none other than our sweet friend from Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, the beautiful, the lovely and talented nautical nurse Nancy. We love you, Nancy, and I'm so glad. Checking in from the hospital, our Hannah will be transferring hospitals and will be needing surgery. Oh, Jesus. Well, we will pray. For those of you that pray, please say a prayer for Hannah. She's only 22, and that's so young to need surgery. But you know what? If it were your 22-year-old, I bet you'd pray. And if you don't believe in God, well, that's okay too. I'm not telling you you have to believe in God. I'm saying if you only say, well, we're sending positive thoughts and positive vibes, do that. Send it to the Plaque family. They're beautiful, beautiful spirited people. We're glad to have them in our lives. I don't. Oh, Nancy, yes, I've said Oconomowoc for many. I was corrected probably 40 years ago. I was a boy coming up to visit my grandpa in Evansville, Wisconsin. I don't know if you know where that is. Not too far from you. And we went through it. I wanted to call it Oconomowoc, and it sounded like Willy Wonka, that hustle Wonka, when he does the Wonka wash backwards. And it sounded just like that, so I just called it Oconomowoc. And they corrected me. This has been 40 years ago. I was just a boy. And they said, no, it's Oconomowoc. And it's got to be on the con. So Oconomowoc. Yes. Wishing Hannah well, Nancy, from Ilana. Thank you, Ilana. Thank you so much. Um, I'm just glad they're able to get to the heart of the matter, and that this seesaw back and forth from home to the home to the ER, that's madness for everybody, not just for her, but for the family, for the staff, everybody. And, everybody is your child. And we have children too. I have a daughter that has type 1 diabetes, Nancy. I've talked to you about this before, and all the problems in the world haven't seemed to kill me. And even the 2 times I have died, they managed to bring me back. And but when my Olivia came down with type 1 diabetes, my view on things changed very quickly. And I began to pray very differently. Thank you so much, dear Papa Mozo and everyone. Yes, we are relieved to have a plan. Amen to that, Nancy. And we are thankful. We are thankful that, I have a feeling that you kind of maybe put the mom/nurse foot down and said, hey, you need to keep her and she needs to get well. We need to figure out what's going on. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, but I know how nurses think. See the world with Chris. Okay, everyone. I want to urge you to take a moment, either now or when this broadcast is over, or if you pray when you're in the bed at night or before you go to bed. You do not have to agree with anything President Trump stands for if you don't want to. This is not a Republican channel, and this is not a Democrat channel. I claim to be a Christian. I'm retired after 35 years of full-time Christian ministry. Grateful for it. I did not get into politics. My family wanted me to. I didn't. I did not make the wrong decision. I chose, this is not a lucrative life that I chose, but I chose the better life. That being said, we never used our pulpit and our platform to back one candidate or the other. We would let incumbents, whether they were Republican or Democrat, we always let incumbents have 2 minutes the Sunday before election, and that was it. And believe me, they wanted more. And when they tried to get more the hard way, we tugged on their coattails and turned their mic off, took over and said, will you give them a hand? We're glad they came to join us. Pray for President Trump. Mommy just came in here, and I just saw it. Mommy just came in here and had a handwritten note, said they just took President Trump to Walter Reed. And Chris is putting in parentheses here, or in quotations, out of an abundance of caution. I hope that's all it is. I don't agree with everything President Trump does. I don't like everything he does, but I didn't agree with everything President Obama did. I don't agree with any politician 100%. If you're a Christian, you're commanded to pray for your leaders. And if you're a devout Catholic, it's just good karma. Even if you disagree with their politics, it's still good karma. Just say a prayer for him and his family. What if, he's in his 70s, okay? And he's got a boy. I forget the boy's name. What's the boy's name? The youngest one. He's got a kid that's underage. And, if you had a kid that's underage, it's a boy, I can't remember his name. Chris, thank you for reminding us. See the world with Chris. Ronnie, I'm getting ready to talk to you and Alma for a minute. There is Edna from Edna's World. Edna, we all love you, and we are thrilled that you have joined us, even if just for a minute tonight. We're so glad to see you in here. Please give our love to Mr. For those of you that don't know, we held a cruise-a-thon, a couple months ago, maybe? I don't know, I may be undershooting. I don't know when it was, but it was a couple months ago, I think. Back in July or July, maybe. And I think we put together about either $12,000 to $15,000. Our community came together. Everybody pitched in. Everybody dug deep in their pockets and gave a beautiful offering to this sweet family. He is suffering from pancreatic cancer, and I'm not giving away any information that they haven't given away. This is not, for all you nurses, Alma and Nancy, this is not a HIPAA violation. Thank you for saying that, Papa Mozo. I was so sad to see so much hate on social media towards the president. It doesn't matter if you like him or not. You don't wish death upon anyone. Thank you. I'm disturbed by the so-called Christian population sometimes wishing evil on one party or the other. If you're my party, we love you, and you're great, and you're wonderful, and you're righteous, and you're Jesus' brother and Jesus' cousin. But if you're the other party, you're Satan's sister. It's just not that way. Ussin Moore has joined the party. Welcome to Papa Mozo. We're glad to have you as well. The traveling Gilberts are in the house. Okay, it is time for me to introduce our featured Friday friend. And that is none other this week. Now, remember last week we had Raphael. And who did we have the first week? Somebody help me out. I forget who we had the first week. Oh, Tyler. Welcome, Tyler. Good to have you. I don't think you're the one we had, though. I can't remember who we had. Folks, you have to keep me on my toes, okay? This up here, this has had 7 or 8 strokes, CBA strokes, not counting the 30 or 40 TIAs, okay? So there's mashed potatoes mixed with chicken noodle soup floating around in my head. Okay, I want to talk to you about some friends. Friday's featured friend. Featured friend of Friday? I don't know. We'll have to work that FFF thing out. This week, I want to give special recognition to this man and woman who have become friends of mine through this pandemic. Now, these are some of the originals, I believe. I believe they were in the original Blaine-a-thon. I call them Blaine-a-thons because back in the day, Blaine Rayleigh. If you don't have Blaine Rayleigh, he was the one that got this networking all started. And I try to not fail to give recognition where recognition is due. And he turned us on to so many people. Do you remember which Ronnie and Alma of Life is Good Today? I believe they were just starting, and I think that I met them on the first Blaine-a-thon. Somebody help me out. Now, somebody is saying hi to Danny Griswold. Did I not see Danny Griswold come in? Oh, Danny Griswold. That's you're answering me. Okay, see, it's a little slow. Too many strokes. Yes, Danny Griswold was the first one, and I had Raphael one week, and then this week is Life is Good Today. Now they're coming on right after me, right after I'm on. You just have to believe me, and I think Chris with See the World with Chris says we found a lot of people due to Blaine. Yes, indeed. Everybody that's in here that I can think of, that I can see on here, the only one I can see is Nancy, Nautical Nurse Nancy. I like mashed potatoes and chicken noodle soup. You're doing. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to highlight that stuff. You're doing great, Papa Muzzle. Nautical Nurse Nancy I met through Sharon at Sea. Now, Sharon at Sea was the first people I ever met. But Sharon at Sea had a contest going, and Blaine Rayleigh, who was then called Rayleigh Creative, no, Rayleigh, I don't know, Blaine Rayleigh Creative 2007 or something like that. He won the contest, which was a free cruise, which was supposed to be leaving on the 24th of this month. But of course, that got canceled. Blaine changed his name, his channel name, and got his channel started going. And Blaine really took it upon himself to bring unity and to help people come together. And that is an admirable trait. He did not seek to make himself look big and puffed up. He did not seek any of that. He didn't look for accolades, all of that. He was just a very humble servant. Good Christian man too, by the way. I believe he's a deacon in his church. He's from the Charleston, South Carolina area. If any of you are going to cruise, now I forget which ship it is, somebody can help me, but get with Blaine. But Blaine is, I believe he introduced me to Ronnie and Alma of Life is Good Today. I believe he introduced me on the first one that he had. I think Brad and Kimberly Ryan from the Midlife Crazy crew. I think I met them. Can't remember who all I met that first one. I've met so many, each different one he had. And then when we had Edna's thing, that was a 24-hour deal that I forget who put that together, but I know who did a lot of the legwork, and that was Heather Watkins of Us and More. They're going on tonight too, 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm telling you, folks, Friday Night Live is the place to be. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. peanuts, popcorn, Pepsi. There was one other peanuts, popcorn. Well, let's just go with pastries. They're fat-free and good for carbs. So go out to the supermarket, buy everything that begins with a P, and sit down and have yourself a great Friday evening, any Friday evening. I promise to keep a shirt on. Um, for those of you that do any late night shows, you will, especially if you saw our late night show on the Ednathon, when we had this thing for Edna, they talked me into doing shoeies. Our friends from Australia, Ronnie and Alma, our friends from our, I'm going to call them silent instigators because they sat back. It was their time. They had like from 2 to 3 a.m. or something like that, or 1 to 3. And Ronnie and Alma sat back while we all gagged, myself in particular. I gagged bad enough watching Rafael Viso. Rafael, congratulations if you're on here, Rafael. He got monetized earlier this week. But watching him do a shoey. Now, this was at the behest of our friends from Down Under, the Down Under Cruisers, namely Sean Ornelas. He got Raphael talked into drinking from his shoe. I mean, in fact, this is actually the one I drank from that night, which it's an okay looking shoe, right? Only it's not. Barf. So somehow they suckered me in. I couldn't help but think the line out of As Good as It Gets. Suckered in, set up, pushed around. I got sucked in, and I got this out from under my bed, and I poured some Mountain Dew, I think it was. Poured some Mountain Dew in here, and I thought, okay, how bad can it be? And right as I got it up here, I saw something white, like some lint or something. You know, if it's under the bed, it could be something from the bed. Who knows? I picked it out of there and looked at it. I was like, oh, but it was too late then because I had it in my hand. So I drank it, and I promise you, I'm not weak stomach, but just the thought of it all made me want to toss my cookies across the room. Oh my goodness. I see my friends from Down Under. Me? Would I do that? And Nancy. Oh, Nancy. Well, Nancy has a live show, and she can talk about it on her live show. If you don't, oh man, if somebody could go back and get that from Ronnie and Alma's. Ronnie, are you in here? Papa Moses, send me the link. Oh, yeah. Okay, everybody, be patient with me. Let's see. Ronnie, do I hit invite? Yeah, hit invite. Invite. Copy. Okay. Copy. Go over here. Paste. Okay. Let's see if that does it. Ronnie. Gosh, it's a great Aussie tradition, Ilana. Oh, I didn't know that. I just thought you were being funny. Oh, didn't know. For whatever you think you know, I want you to look at who's coming up here right now. Now, this is like the god and the goddess of Boiling Spring. They're intelligent, they're beautiful, they're talented, lovely people, and they got hearts as big as a car. We are so thrilled to have them. I particularly am honored to have both of them in my life and in my heart forever, whether I ever see them in person or not. They're going to be precious to me. I'm on here tonight because this man has exercised extreme tolerance and patience with a thug that knows nothing of technology. And if you think you know nothing of technology, Ask Ronnie who knows nothing, and he will tell you who knows nothing. Ronnie and Alma, life is good today. We are thrilled to have you. I know you're getting ready to go. You got your own show coming up, but you got a few minutes. I
We got
want you to tell us what. I want you to make sure you mention last night. You talk about Thursdays and Fridays. Tell us what goes on your channel every week. Ronnie and Alma.
all right, Papa. Before we get into that, do me a favor and take that off the screen right there. That message, Chris's message down at the bottom there.
Oh, yeah.
Just highlight another one and then take it off.
That can do it. Let's see, Ronnie and Beauty. Oh, here we go from Nancy. How about that one?
All right, now take that off. But we like that one. Hey, Nancy, we love you.
Yeah, everybody loves you.
We love Nurse Nancy.
That one. Hey, I'm just going to go through these because everybody loves you.
I know it.
Parts as big as cruise ships. I love it. Oh, great. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So
go. Now do me another favor. Change the layout of your screen. I know I'm bossy, Papa, but use that smaller one, the side by side, the other smaller one.
Side by side.
There we go. It gives us a bigger picture there. I know.
Okay.
I'm Papa.
No, you can say anything you want to me, buddy.
We love you, Papa. All right, guys. I'm Ronnie.
I'm Alma.
And we are Life is Good Today. And, you know, of course, if you haven't been to our channel, I mean, you know, we started out as a cruise channel mainly. I mean, it was just well, you know, every time we went on cruises, you know, we'd get on YouTube and we're trying to find, you know, either information about the ship or the ports that we were going to and that kind of thing. And we just thought, hey, man, that's so cool. I mean, it got so much great information. And we just decided we was going to get in on fun too. So, I mean, it's how we got started. But, you know, as far as, you know, Papa was talking about the Blaine with the cruise-a-thons. Yeah, we weren't on the first one. I think it might have been the
Spikers were on there.
Yeah.
Spikers on the first one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But I think we were on like the third or fourth one. But, you know, Blaine's a great guy for sure. I mean, he put a lot of, you know, effort in getting everybody together and getting so many channels out there. And, you know, that's another thing that we like to do, you know, with our Facebook page and, you know, sometimes on our, even on our YouTube channel is to try to, you know, help promote anybody that we can. And I see Danny Griswold, he showed up. What's going on? The 6 travelers here. But hey, yeah. So if you don't know, every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a show what we call Thirsty Thursday. And on Thirsty Thursday, of course, we have a drinky drink. But we try to showcase either live entertainment or some kind of music, movie trivia, or maybe even some karaoke at some point. But
we try real hard for the live entertainment because it's to help out people that work on cruise ships that can't work right now. And one of our favorites is Russell Blues.
Yeah, he was on there last night. Had a great show last night.
Having a really hard time making ends meet, living in the Philippines and not being able to work. And
absolutely. So, I mean, yeah, you're right, Bo. We were actually doing one of our walks around town and, you know, trying to get Speedo ready for that cruise that we're not going on now. But, you know, and we said, well, there's something we need to do something to try to help them out. And Alma said, why not have Johnny Shaw on or Russell on and, you know, try to raise money for them. So that's how Thirsty Thursday came about. And we're very proud of it. I mean, we got a lot of great friends in this cruising community that come out and help support these musicians. And, you know, it's been fun. We have a great time. Every Thursday night, we have a great time.
We've not actually met Russell, but Johnny Shaw we met on a cruise ship.
Yeah.
And we've been on so many cruises. Do you know when you go on a cruise and you meet this awesome couple and you talk to them and it's like, what was their name? What was that couple's name? That's well, the last several cruises, we've made it a point to remember everybody's name. I mean, we commit all night. I mean, our bartender, our cabin steward, everybody.
Well,
Any friends we meet, we try to remember their
names. We try to write them down. I try to, maybe friend them on Facebook
So
or something like that.
That's how Johnny Shaw became, was Ronnie.
Absolutely. So, just because, they do such a great job for us, and they go above and beyond, in my opinion, in what they do to make our vacations awesome. So, Danny Griswold, yes, I did see that letter from Coach K. I am jealous. You know that. That's why you're saying it. I'm jealous. But okay, that's our Thursday nights. Now, of course, on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is right after Papa's show, we are, we have our Friday Night Live, and we do that. Each Friday night we go live, and there's usually not any kind of theme to that show. It's just more of just great friends, and that means whether it's people we're hanging out with, or we have guests on, and the people in the chat. And it's just great friends coming together on a Friday night, just hanging out, having a great time. And of course, this week we've got the Traveling Gilberts on, and we're excited to talk with Ronnie and Teresa, from the Traveling Gilberts. They're awesome people,
fantastic people.
I mean, we of course not met in person, but we've talked many. Oh, we are at some point. There ain't no doubt. If I have to fly down to New Orleans. Yeah.
Did you hear that, Nancy? He said New Orleans.
I did. I guess New Orleans. Yeah, so we tried. That's this cruising community, a lot of us become like family, and it's just been great. Everybody, just when we come in, I mean, everybody, just welcomed us in, and we've met a lot of great people, and there's a lot that we haven't met that we are going to meet at some point. I know.
I'm gonna say our YouTube family, because it's not just cruise people.
That's true. That's true. I mean,
a lot of different genres, but our YouTube family is actually closer than our own family.
I'm glad you said that, because I saw a weekend RVing in here just a minute ago. Love Millie and James. I mean, y'all great people. They hung out with us last night on Thursday, and they liked it so much they was promoting us today in their live.
Thank you.
And we appreciate that. I mean, we got a lot of new friends today during that. That fly's giving him trouble, ain't it? So, I mean, that's what it's been about for us, meeting new people. But, just like Danny Griswold, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he's more into family trips and camping and that kind of thing. And, so, I mean, that's awesome. Who is that, Papa?
I can't show this with Mommy in the room.
She gets all hot and bothered. Oh,
she likes that white tie.
That's fancy right there.
That was the last time I was on a cruise ship, and that was in 2014.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. So
we need a cruise so we can all meet in person.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. No doubt.
Now, we've been pretty blessed because we've met a lot of awesome people. I'd almost be scared to name all the people we've met because...
Well, we were lucky enough to... the Spikers put us up in an RV for the week, down there in Florida. So we were able to meet... On that trip, we were able to meet... Oh, goodness.
But besides that, the Traveling Shorts have been to our house. Flamingo Pam has been to our house. Moonshine Jennifer has been to our house. Jay and Michelle has been to our house.
I mean, so we've been blessed. I mean,
Who was that last one?
Jay and Michelle Bowen.
Well,
Jay and Michelle. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't know them, check them out. They got some kind of eating contest tomorrow with Really Creative Travel. They're doing some kind of hot potato chips or some kind of thing going on tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'm looking at the Life is Good Today. It says FNL Foods from Mexico. It's got the Mexican flag, and you got a colorful sombrero. And
well, I put that one up today. That's going to be for our Mexico trip that we've got planned. We were supposed to go on a cruise ship October 24th through November 1st, and like so many others, our cruise got canceled. So Mr. Chris Barnett, your birthday brother.
That's right.
So he started. Him and his wife, they went to Mexico, Cancun.
Chris Barnett and I, we are both born on February 23rd.
Yeah.
He is registered at Neiman Marcus, and I am registered at Lord and Taylor. Unfortunately, Lord and Taylor went out of business, so I'm now registered at Walmart. But close.
But yeah, so yeah, we're going to Cancun October 24th through the November 1st, and we're going to meet a lot of great people. Some we've already met, others that we haven't. That we're looking very forward to meeting. Of course,
wow, you guys are going to have a great time.
It's a big group. It's like 18 people we're going that we know, whether it be on YouTube or Facebook or Marco Polo or a combination of all three. And so that live, we're going to do a live. It'll be a Friday night live, like always, and we're going to be talking about Mexican food. What was it? We did the Vegemite taste test on one of our Friday night lives. So that was food from Australia, and then we done a food from Canada. We had the Chad Cruisers on, and Rachel Loves Disney on, and we did poutine.
It was good.
And we enjoyed the poutine. Now the Vegemite, not as much. But
I don't think I would seek it out.
Yeah, it's not something I would probably.
I don't know though. If I got a piece of bread right now, I might eat it.
Oh, you're right. You're right, baby, because you got us on this diet. We on this carb.
We are
free.
Extremely
low carb.
Very.
I'm looking forward to you, Ronnie, and Ronnie Gilbert being on the same conversation and trying to whine about all the walking and all. It's hot. It's damn hot. It's really hot.
Ronnie did so. I mean, they've done way better than us with the. They're doing all the walking and the hiking, and I would. I mean, we're going to ask them shortly, but
yeah,
I
we're
mean,
going to talk to them shortly about it.
Lost a ton of weight, and
absolutely, they're doing great. I mean, they go hiking, they go on these.
More important than weight loss is the physical fitness. Getting out and moving. The
mobility. Yeah, absolutely.
Because we're all getting a little older, so.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm still 49. I'm just on my 5th year.
Yeah.
It's 17:42, and if you have to cut out, just tell me when. But I am enjoying this. I love. I've got on my TV, I've got on my phone, and I've got it on this Fire tablet thing.
Right.
Tell us. I know it's. I noticed that it's custom. Everybody shares whatever they're drinking tonight. So tell us. I've already debuted my new drink. It's a Culver's frozen custard Pepsi. It is a Pepsi, and I'm going to go with about 32 ounces, ice included. And this is the no carb version, I believe, or something like that, maybe, or maybe not. But it's the kind that's very good for me. And so I'm on the Pepsi, Grey Goose free, I might add. But tell us what you're enjoying tonight.
Well, if you don't know, if you haven't been on one of our channels and seen our favorite drink, it is what we call Bowling Springs Kool-Aid, and it's just a combination of Grey Goose vodka, which we really enjoy, and a diet cherry lemon sundrop, which is a regional drink here in our little. I don't know how far they branch out, but it's in our little neck of the woods. I mean, so, just a soda and vodka.
Which is carb free.
And it is carb free.
And calorie free. It might have 5 calories.
I haven't really put this out there, but I actually made a couple of shirts for my Teespring store, and it's one of them's called Living the Keto Life, one shot at a time. And the other one is, what was that one? I don't know, vodka.
Vodka is my Grey Goose is my spirit animal.
Grey Goose is my spirit animal, and I done another keto one too. But yes, Grey Goose is keto friendly. Might not be good for your liver, but
It's not liver friendly.
keto friendly.
I think it was either John or York. I thought on one of their videos, or maybe it was at one of the meetups. I can't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about a drink that they were having, which was vodka and Coke. Vodka and Coke. And I thought, wait a second. I'm thinking vodka and Pepsi. Be a nice. I don't know what that was.
That was my alarm saying it's time for me to get ready for my my live. That's what that was.
Well, we don't want to keep you. Cheryl Rosinski is here. She's my neighbor to the north, just over the Wisconsin line is Cheryl Rosinski. Cheryl, we're glad to have you.
Absolutely.
For those of you just coming in, these are our friends Ronnie and Alma Stokes. Their channel is Life is Good Today. Again, one more time, what time do you go on Thursday and Friday? What time is your shows?
Thursdays we go on at 9 p.m. Eastern. And then on Friday nights, we go on at 7 p.m. Eastern.
And
now, last night, Russell, I will say, I try to watch it every week because I have a heart. I'm a musician too, and I have a heart for musicians, especially starving musicians, which most musicians are. But I really felt for the man, and last night he outdid himself. Joyce Harder, Mike Harder, a lot of people were on there. Dewey was on there. A lot of people were, giving him love offering here and there, love offering here and there. It was a blessing to him, and it was a blessing to us. We ended up spending 3 hours on that show,
and
which I think is about the longest Thirsty Thursday performance that you've ever had. I don't know about otherwise.
I think we've done it. Maybe we've done it one more time with him. Doing about 3 hours, but
Russell, he actually does a lot better the longer he goes. He gets warmed up, he gets comfortable, and then he just goes with it. He does a great job.
Please go check him out on Facebook. I mean, Russell Blue live sessions, I believe, is where he does his lives at, and he from time to time he'll throw up he'll just go an impromptu kind of Thirsty Thursday session, but it'll be a different day.
I thought he said last night. I thought he said he was going to do either Saturday or Sunday this weekend. Now,
this weekend,
they're already on Saturday. It's already Saturday morning over there, so I don't know. Just kind of keep the alert on the Facebook alert on if you're interested in seeing him. He is a blast, a lot of fun. We've been very privileged to have him on Thursday, very much.
Well,
and Friday, you said you go on at what time?
Well, Friday we go on at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is in about 13 minutes. I dropped the link in the chat. I would love to see everybody there after Papa's show.
Yes.
I'll just go ahead and advertise for next week. Next Thursday we got Steve Dukes, which is also a carnival piano player. He will be on our channel next week, and we are doing a music trivia on Friday next week, on a Friday night, as part of the Live Place. Dean at the Live Place put on this week-long movie marathon. Anybody that's or goes over to the liveplace.com can see who's doing different movie-themed lives. So please check all that out. But yeah, Papa, we got to run. We've got to get with the Traveling Gilberts and get them set up and ready. They've never done a live through StreamYard, so we got to get them set up right quick. And we love it.
Thank you so much for coming on my channel. You're here every week anyway, because Ronnie, as you know, is one of my moderators and certainly my mentor as far as trying to get me through this disaster of my own ship show. But we thank you. I know you got to get off to your channel, get it started. We're going to come over, give you a raid here in about 10 minutes. We thank you very much for all your help and your friendship and your love.
All right.
We'll talk to you next time.
Love you. Thanks for having us, Papa. It means the world to us, and we'll talk to you later. Okay. See
Love
ya.
you, my friend. Bye bye. Well, everybody, they're such sweet people. They've been so kind to me, so patient with me. Russell Blues was totally awesome, says Dewey. Uh, I felt like I was at an actual party. Dewey, I felt the same way, buddy. Um, I've heard people online before, and they, mediocre. But I mean, he just kept playing. Um, he just kept playing more and more songs, and I felt like giving him a 20 spot because you know what? There's no place I can go downtown in the city. I can't go to the city. Well, for one, I got to catch a train into town or drive. But either way, to parks, 20 or 30 bucks. Gas to get there and back, at least 10 or 15 bucks. Then I got to pay $30 or $40 at the door, and maybe a $10, $20 tip. I'm into 150 bucks to go to a comedy club to see somebody, or to go to some jazz club. That's 100 bucks for mommy and me to go. Who has that? When I can lay here in my own bedroom and enjoy a little bit here, and at the same time support that fella who's trying to make an honest living, and somebody who has he's brightened many of your lives, whether you knew it or not. He's been there. Papa Mozo, you look like a StreamYard pro nowadays. Hell, Danny, buddy, I've watched you in action, and when I look at your show and I'm thinking about all the lighting you must have in place, or maybe you just have great lighting in your face. I've got to have some post lights. I have no idea where I'm going to put them. This is my bedroom. We sold our house years ago. We live in a very small house now. Some disaster probably always get more than we do. Oh, I don't know about that. Look at StreamYard Pro. Oh, I already said that. Look at here. Look at here from the West Coast. These are our friends, I believe. This is no wait. Pepper Treeville. Yeah. California, right? Help me out, guys. I can't remember where everybody's from. I think it's California. Hey, Papa Mozo. And from the beautiful central part of Florida, where there are no oceans to flood us, but sinkholes to swallow us, the Spikers' Crazy Adventures. Hey, Papa Mozo. Well, hey, oh, it's Arnie, says Pepper Trevilla. Okay, Arnie, tell us where you're from, because I think it's California, but I can't remember. Fellow friends from D&G Explorer. Okay. Yeah. Nancy, how in this world? Well, you're a nurse. That's how. Nurses can remember everything. Everything. Pepper Tree Villa, fine people. If you're not hooked up to their channel, follow them. They put out videos all the time. Prayers for safe travels for D&G and Wanda and Daniel. Absolutely. I've been praying for them because I saw their videos earlier today. They ought to be home pretty soon, if not already. I don't know. But anyway, I'm open for any suggestions, by the way. If any of you have ideas for my channel, I've never done this type of show before. Years ago, we did 3 hours of live TV every week, and the technology for YouTube and all that was not even a thing in the late 80s and early 90s. There was no such thing as YouTube and AOL and all that. So this has really been a sharp learning curve for me. And I'm trying to Arnie and Doug from California. Yeah, okay, thank you, Danny. From the Bay Area. Yes, okay, that's right. Oh, I love the Bay Area. If you haven't been to the Bay Area, everybody, that is a beautiful part of our nation. It is so, so pretty. The earthquakes can be dreadful, but you know, they don't happen all the time. And you should just enjoy a gorgeous American city. It's one of the prettiest American cities I know. I love I love that part of California. If you go north from there, go up through and go from like Frisco up to Eureka. There is a trail, excuse me, a road that winds through some of the largest redwood trees, and it's called Avenue of the Giants. I don't know if any of you have been on there. If you have, just say so. If you do ever get to the Bay Area, let us know. We love showing visitors around the area. Well, thank you, Arnie. Um, that I will take you up on that. And you know what? It's been more than a few years since I've been to Ghirardelli, so might have to go get some fresh Ghirardelli from the factory. Um, it's amazing. Avenue of the Giants. Yes. Okay. You've never seen, folks, if you've never been there and taken that road, and it's very, very curvy. It winds through trees. But if you've never taken that section of road, it is an amazing sight to behold. When you see those trees that are hundreds, and some of them maybe dating back to when Christ walked the earth. I mean, some of them dating back 1,500 and 2,000 years. It's just an incredible thing to think that they're still standing. Let me put this up there. Pepper Tree Villa is the name of their channel. They put out a lot of material too, different kinds of material, not just travel. Ghirardelli is fun. The smell of chocolate in the air is intoxicating. Yes, yes, you are right. You're right, Arnie. You can smell it. You don't have to be near the building. You can smell it from a block away, and it's just like, ah. There used to be a cartoon character back in the early '70s, and it was a dog, and he would get intoxicated by the smell of food, any kind of food, and he'd be like, and he'd go floating through the air toward the food. I always felt like that dog sometimes. Tyler Show. This young man here is, I believe, 14. Tyler, are you 14? Says great live stream today. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler is a talented young man. He has an amazing ability with technology. He's fighting some internet problems that are no fault of his own. Just the area where he lives, they can only get a certain amount of reception. But I'm telling you, the guy puts out some really good material. And if you haven't checked him out, Dewey, you remember that dog? Bouncing in to say hello. Oh, that's our friend Joyce. Oh, the Gaylors send a great reminder. Joyce, thank you for coming in, by the way. Thank you so much, sweetie. The Gaylors, before everyone forgets, please give a thumbs up. Sure, I'll take that. Thanks for the reminder, Gaylors. Yeah. Tyler Show, I love that chocolate. Okay, Tyler Show, I'm not, I think he's 14. I'm just amazed that, that's right, Snuffles a Bloodhound, that's right. Dewey, wow, you got great memory. Dewey is getting ready to go on, what, 12 or 15-day Amtrak tour of the nation. It's going to go like out through Seattle and then all the way down and back from LA or somewhere. I mean, just crazy miles. Okay, it is 17:58. Does somebody have a different time than that? Is my computer telling the truth? My phone says 17:58, and this Fire tablet says 17:58. Can somebody help? Shoot. Is one of the moderators here that can put the thing in for Life is Good Today's? You know what I mean. Life is Good Today. Yes, that Amtrak trip is going to be amazing, Dewey. Yes, absolutely. Loco Nuts Ventures. That is Mike and Joyce Harder. They live in the Atlanta area. Mike often posts a beautiful sunrise picture courtesy of the flat land of Atlanta International Airport, as it were. Is it still called Jackson Hartsfield? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sean. Down Under Cruisers, put the link in there so everybody can go over. I got 1759. I want to thank you all. Thank you for taking time and spending an hour with me and helping me. I look forward to next week. I'm going to get back to my videos as soon as possible. I've got to make sure that the memory space is clear on these devices to record them and post them. Even though they're only 5 minutes, I've got like 80 videos that I've done in the last couple months. So I'm going to get on them as quick as I can, Hartsfield Jackson Airport. Meanwhile, it is 1800. That means it is time for Life is Good Today. Thank you, folks. God bless you all. Have a great and a safe weekend. Bye-bye for now.